Just running some errands around town and figure I got some time to hop in a little 1-3 no limit game at the Encore. Let's win enough money to pay for all the stuff we got to buy today. The plan is to play for 1 hour. I'm fresh. They're probably not. Gonna buy in for 300, try to get to 1,000. 1 hour. Let's get it. With blinds at $1, $2 with a $5 bring-in and occasional $10 under the gun straddle. We're six-handed with a reduced rake of only $2. Shout out to the Encore. We're playing a great game of Pot Limit Omaha. I fold the first couple orbits to fill out the table. We don't really get any hands. We're in for $200.
I went to school in Philly. I lived there for a couple of years. My first job out of school was with the IRS out of 6th March.
And then I raise under the gun to 10. I have the ace 6-6-4 with diamonds. Get 3 callers. Flop comes jack, 9, 4. 1 flush draw, not mine. We don't have any flush draws, back door or front door. I check and everybody else checks. The turn is a beautiful 6, putting 2 flush draws on the board. Small blind bets 25. Big blind calls 25. I got to protect my set. If they got a bigger set, good luck to them, but this is the most draw heavy board ever. So I pot it, 130, maybe 140. Button folds, small blind calls, and big blind folds. We're heads up, and I got $60 behind. Let's hope for a brick. The river's an offsuit 5. He checks. Think he's gonna jam if he hit his draw. So we jam all in, $60 for value. He puts in the call and shows king, queen, jack, 9 for top 2. Unlucky turn, bro. And we now have over $400. Lucky turn.
275.
I lose almost every pot I try to win afterwards, dwindling down from 430 to about 175. There's a few limps. I limped the cutoff with jack 10, 7-7, 1 suit, I believe. Button makes it 25, gets 2 calls. Definitely not the best hand, but these guys are gambling. Let's see what the flop brings. 100 in the middle. The flop comes ace, queen, 7. We hit our set with the nut gut shot draw. Only hands that beat us are aces and queens. One of the blinds just leads out for 100. He's all in. I go all in for 150, and the button also shoves all in. We got a 3-way.
You got it back because you called the race.
Twice is good.
They want to run it twice. I'm not down to do all that math and chop pots, so let's just run it once. Once is good.
Once is good, okay.
Yeah.
What did I call you? 2,
He wants 1, so.
He wants 1.
The turn and river are bricks. First guy shows a missed flush draw. I show my set. Set over set?
Yes, I think so.
And button shows a set of queens.
That flush does not hit. Okay, nice.
Set over set, flush, straight draw, no good. All right,
straight.
good luck. And we are out of the Encore. 1 hour of Pot Limit Omaha. Unfortunately, we only lost $200, but hey, the game was good.
So that's how I know about it. It was nothing else but a friend of mine's a bartender, union bartender in Paris.
When people didn't do anything, we all did it. And then of course, then everybody else stepped in. And then now that it's something, right? You
trying to make a simple solution easy for the seller. School looking for a solution that Cheers.
We have to get the best of the Yes, sir.
The Wynn 1-2-5 Pot Limit Omaha game. We're gonna buy in for 200, run it up to 1,000, and call it a night. With blinds at $1, $2 with a $5 bring-in. I buy in for 200 with 200 to reload with in my pocket. I'm in the big blind. Action goes limp. Asian chick under the gun +1 makes it 20. Button calls, small blind calls. I look down at Queen, Queen, 10-10, double suited. Let's squeeze it up, make it 105 to go. Fold, Asian chick calls, button folds, small blind calls. We're 3 ways to a flop. I'm jamming, I guess, any flop. Flop comes Jack 10X with our flush draw, so we're all in for $95. Asian chick makes it 300. Small blind flat calls. Turns a brick. Action goes check, shove, call. River comes bringing the backdoor heart draw. Small blind says flush. Thought my set was good, but it's not. He has Queen, Queen, 9 deuce, I believe. Here's the video. Queen, Queen, 9 deuce. Oh my God. Good jacks. So I instantly reload $200. That was a fun $200 hand. And I fold for quite a few orbits. Table's playing pretty aggressive, but no one's talking. There's just like a stiff vibe in the room. It's not a very fun table. It's the must-move table. There's a main game, and there's a secondary 1-2 PLO table that I'm on. The good news is I do have my favorite seat, the 5-seat, max legroom for us tall Americans. Bad news is I get no playable hands, and I'm sitting on my $200, losing, $5 here, $2 there. Eventually, I pick up pocket kings, double suited to the 9 and the 3. Not the 2 best cards to go with your kings, I'll tell you that. But we make it 15 to go. Person on my left calls, Asian chick calls, and big blind calls. We're 4 ways to a flop. The flop comes 10-6-4. I got the front door flush draw. I got the back door flush draw, and we got an overpair. Stack to pot ratio is perfect for a check jam. We check. Asian chick has been very, very aggressive, but the guy to my left bets 55. Asian chick flat calls, blind folds, and I'm all in for 175. Guy on my left ISOs to 500. Asian chick folds. Great. That's an extra 55 dead in the money that we're probably flipping against his range on this board. Turn is a brick, and the river is a deuce of diamonds. He says, do you have the flush? Since he called my all in, I am first to show. I show the king high flush, and he shows nothing. We scoop a pot, and we now have $450. We win a small pot, and action's pretty dead at the table, and I'm really full from that excellent dinner. Shout out to the viewer of the vlog for treating me to surf and turf, some nice wine, and of course some apple pie for dessert at Charlie Palmer's at the Four Seasons. Excellent conversation. I look forward to having dinner with you again when you come out here in a year. Thank you, sir. Offer is always open to any viewers of the vlog. If you want to take me out to dinner, $100 minimum. I know, get mad. Every dinner I've had has been exceptional. Some very professional businessmen, different fields, doctors. Good times are had, and everybody wins in this situation. Get to meet and greet with Jeff Boski. We end up racking up $528 for a net win of $128. All in all, not a bad PLO session. The game is very swingy. Equities run very close, but we got to keep practicing to get better for the $5,000 live cage in Costa Rica at the end of the month. Preparedness is next to godliness, they say. So let's get prepared. See you guys next time.